Alright, hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a minute since I have put up a video. I'm working on trying to figure out new content, but I've also just been honestly really busy with work and my daughter and just a lot of other side projects that I have going on because I like to keep myself insanely busy. If you have not subscribed yet, you can do that down below. And you can also give this video a thumbs up if you like it. This video, I decided was going to be about some tips that I learned, or just some things that I learned along the way on my weight loss journey. So just some things that helped me and kept me on track. And they're kind of I think they're bigger things. I could be wrong. They might not work for you. They worked for me, and so I just wanted to share them with you. So the one thing that I had the biggest issue with was cheat meals, but the one thing that I have learned with that, because for me, I was okay, if I eat a cheat meal, that's going to be it. I'm going to eat one cheat meal, and then I'm going to eat another cheat meal, and then I'm going to just go off the rails. But it turns out that really wasn't what happened. I was able to keep my self-control and maintain everything by feeding into cravings. So if I had a craving for something, I ate it, and I still eat it. So if I'm really craving something, my cheat meals, ooh, I am just all over the place. Let me start over. My cheat meals are things that I am really, really, really craving, and I will plan them out in the week. So if I know I really, really, really want Chinese food or Mexican food, or if I really want a sweet, a dessert, chocolate's my jam, so that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm not gonna eat the vanilla frosted donut because that's wasted calories and I don't want that. So it's good to feed your craving, because then you're still getting the things that you really like, and you're not depriving yourself, and you're not being oh, I can't have that, I can't have that. Instead, you do get to have it, you just don't get to have it every day, 3 times a day you were, or at least I was, because I was eating things like chocolate and stuff multiple times a day. The second thing, this is a big one, not that I'm a big tracker of logging my meals like I've said in previous videos, but it is super important to eat all of your calories. So if you have an allotted amount of calories, you need to eat all those calories, because if you deprive your body at all of any caloric intake, your body's going to hold on to everything, and you're actually going to gain weight because your body is struggling to hang on to everything that you have. So all the times that I've eaten less than I should have in a day, or drank less water than I should have in a day, I've gone up in weight because my body has just been cling. Another trick that I learned, and you wouldn't think this would work super well, but it does work super well, is eating on a smaller plate. So instead of eating on a big dinner plate, you take one of the smaller plates, or a kid's plate, and then you put your food on there, and then it's tricking your brain into thinking that you're eating an actual full meal when you're eating a smaller portion. So it really helps you portion out your food. Tonight I had a veggie burger on a small plate with a few chips, and that was all I ate. And that's another thing too. So when you're eating chips, don't eat out of the bag, put them on the plate, and that's it. And then you're not continuously reaching in the bag and eating way more than you should be. Number 3, fruit. Fruit is delicious. It's really, really good, but it's also really, really high in sugar. You're better off with loading up on veggies. So as much as you want to eat all the strawberries and cherries and apples and bananas, that stuff can actually just pack on sugar and can actually hinder your diet. It is healthy for you, and you should eat fruit. I'm not saying don't eat fruit. It's you're never going to lose weight eating fruit, because you will, but veggies are better, and it can hinder your diet. That was actually number 4. I don't know how to count. All right, so we've done Up to number 4. Perfect. Okay. Number 5. And number 5 and number 6 go hand in hand. And I should have tried to make this list a little bit longer. But number 5, protein shakes. Protein shakes are great. They're really good and they taste really good. However, they're very, very, very dangerous because they're not completely filling and they're loaded with calories. So I don't know how you guys make your protein shakes, but I usually like to make mine with milk because it makes them taste a little bit better. So by the time you add in the milk, the protein powder, any fruit, or if you add in peanut butter or yogurt, by the time you're done, you're at a 400 to 500 calorie protein shake. And I don't know about you, but to me, that's a whole meal. And after 1 hour, I'm hungry. So they're good and they taste good, and maybe they're a good breakfast if you're not a breakfast eater because you will burn it off, but they always leave me really hungry. So I try to minimally do protein shakes because they're healthy but not healthy. They're we're gonna disguise ourselves as healthy, but really we're really freaking bad for you. With that being said, though, you have to get your protein in. So if you do a low-carb diet, one of the things that I really struggled with was eating enough protein. And I've gotten better about it, but you really, really have to pack in the protein when you're eating low-carb to, replace not having those carbohydrates. You have to have the protein. And a lot of protein, for me, not eating a lot of that protein led to hair loss. My hair thinned out. It can lead to muscle loss, just all different things. But for me, the biggest effect that it had on me was on my hair. My hair definitely depleted a little bit, and even my skin. So when I do protein shakes, one of the things that I do add in is a collagen protein powder because that's really good for your hair and your skin and it helps build that up. And a really great source of protein that you can do too is bone broth or a chicken broth, and then put the collagen powder in it, a flavorless one. I don't really like that, but I have friends that do that, so I figured I would throw that suggestion out to you. Other tips that I have, I guess I could keep adding to the list because, there's multiple things that you can do to lose weight. But my last little thing is, I kind of shrank my stomach a little bit. I drink tons and tons of water. When I want to snack, I'll drink water first. So that's another one. I will drink water first to see if I'm even hungry, because sometimes, and I know you don't want to believe this, but sometimes when you feel hungry, you are actually thirsty. That is really true. You are actually thirsty. So sometimes when you drink, you don't really feel hungry anymore. So it's always worth a shot to try that first and then have the snack. And I would always just, the whole thing with the smaller plates, just shrinking down your portions helps shrink down your stomach, and eventually when you are hungry, you eat less because you just can't eat as much as you used to, and that helps control your portion size and helps aid in your weight loss as well. Other than that, if you guys have any tips that you've figured out along the way and you want to share them with me, that would be really, really awesome. I would love to hear them in the comments down below. And share with me, guys. That would be really cool. Right now I'm in the process of kind of maintaining where I am weight-wise, but I've also been losing a few more pounds too. I'm trying right now to get down another 3 to 4 pounds. We'll see where I go from there. It's not a necessity for me to lose more weight. I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at, but it's been nice. I'm going on vacation soon, so it's been nice to kind of drop a few more pounds, because I know when I go on vacation it's going to be a little bit harder to eat the way that I normally eat. And I think I will actually vlog about that too. Coming soon! Coming soon vacation video! For sure. I'm going to bring my camera on vacation and we'll do that. But yeah, so that is my video for you this week. They are 6 to 7 tips that I've used and learned about losing weight. Did I say that right? Maybe. Anyway, I will see you in the next one, guys. I am sorry that I haven't posted in a minute, and I love you, and goodbye.